Hello and welcome to Suzuka for the 1988 Japanese Grand Prix, where the 5 lights are going to light up with Terry Bootson, championship contender, on pole. And it's lights out and away we go, and Bootson's got a poor start and then he's going to be instantly in front of him. Ivan Capelli as well, trying to go down the inside. They're going to be 3 wide, are they, into turn 1? Not quite. But Nini's going to lead his teammate, and there's someone off, and that's Ayrton Senna, and there's Patrese round as well. Ayrton Senna's off, and that's massive for the championship. Ayrton Senna's round, but I think Patrese went round as well. It's Nannini who leads his teammate Bootson, and if it's the championship, if I was Nannini, I'd let Bootson bide, to be honest, because Nannini hasn't got a championship to fight for. Yes, there are the playoffs, but, I mean, at the moment, playoffs don't really mean much. We don't know how many points drivers will get going into the playoffs, so we'll have to see anyway. Oh, safety car's out, safety car's out. There must have been a crash with Senna and Patrese in the aftermath we didn't see, but anyway, let's keep watching until they cross the line and the safety car rules come into effect, because we could have a good race here. Capelli maybe trying to get past Babootson, not Baboon, and that's Mansell down inside on Capelli, and Mansell also maybe trying to get past Senna, Bootson as well, but unable to just yet as they go through the hairpin and towards Spoon. Mansell, there we go. Is he going to try and get down the inside through Spoon? You never know, it could work. No, not all quite. No, he is going to work. Mansell down the inside Boots, and it's the worst possible start for him. He's down to P3. Yes, he'll still be only, I think, 5 points behind Senna going into Adelaide. 5 points is still massive. Senna could do anything, and at the moment it's not winner takes all like it was in Abu Dhabi 2021. Oh, it will be. Sorry, it hasn't happened yet. Anyway, that's my bold prediction for 12 plus 21 years time, 33 years time. 33, I reckon there'll be a number 33 winning that championship for the first time. Anyway, as they go round the final corner, it's Nannini who leads from Bansel and from Bootson, from Capelli and from I think that's Gerhard Berger. And they go behind the safety car now. Or are they all just Capelli's lost his rear wing. Someone else has lost their rear wing, and this happens every race. It's not a shock, to be honest. To be fair, it's not a shock, because normally it's Mauricio Gelman loses his rear wing. This time it's the other March. Just like, I don't know, bowling. Is he got front wing damage, this Ferrari? He might do. Who else has got damage? I don't know, just missed it. Could be a blue car. I saw a blue like rear wing flying off. Or was it Mauricio Gelman? I don't know, could be Gelman is 28th in the pits. Is Gelman off his rear wing? We can't actually tell, unfortunately. I'll have to have a little look. Not there. Oh, we haven't got a front wing. Anyway, let's have a look at replay at turn 1 with Ayrton Senna. He's only in 17th, so and hasn't got damage. So you never know. It might have been just spin. Ooh, that. Then anyway, let's go. Let's watch Senna starting from P8. So the race starts. He gets an alright start, to be fair. Is it just Patrese actually gets a poor start? Might be that. And oh, there's contact between Patrese and Senna. And Patrese spins it round. All there's contact. And that's the pile up. It's Patrese getting on the curb, and that's what's causes the pile up and the inevitable safety car that follows. Unfortunately, has Patrese got damage? I don't believe he has actually. No, he doesn't. So to be fair, Patrese has got away with it there. Lucky. Oh, he hasn't got away with that though. He gets past Zach Speed and doesn't get past Zach Speed. No, Patrese. Good news that they've gone off yet again. And they have, there we go. How have they managed that? Oh, there's contact between arrows, is that yet? Yeah, arrows, where's the arrows going? Where's the arrows going? Goodness me. They can't drive, can they? It's just a flaw. They can't drive, they're incapable. Terrasano also off. He was the one in the wall there, I believe. See what happened to him. He only got a front wing. So Parasite, there's someone without a rear wing. Oh, ooh, what's a pincer move and a half. So it's gone board with Parasite, slow mo. Oh, it's the. It's more of a pinch move, to be honest. It's is that a Tyrrell or is Parasite's teammate? It might be a Tyrrell, you know. Julian Bailey potentially. No, it's Jonathan Palmer. Jonathan Palmer, that is. Let's go on board with Lowry. On board, please, not weird commander. So he's got 31 to his left of Tarquini. And Lowry. Parasala coming in very quick and then causing that pincer move, and all those other cars going off, and then to follow just all those two trying to get in, and then so one of the roos is just going played into the back of them. Anyway, let's see how they're doing further back. Track is a little bit damp as well. I forgot to mention that. With of course the rain just before the race, track is a little bit damp, so. Yeah, that could be potentially our Petresi has a little bit of a wobble. It is barely wet though. It's not even like I don't know. It's wet that probably could be evaporated very quickly if it was sunny, but it's not sunny. So you know there is actually rain forecasted in a few minutes' time, so all that could go out the window, to be honest. Yeah, of course, F1 Fantasy returning this weekend at the Dutch Grand Prix at Assen. So, if you want to watch the Dutch Grand Prix, then make sure to check that out. If some breaking news coming out of there, that Fernando Alonso retiring to focus on IndyCar the rest of that season, and the next season to try and win the Triple Crown. Of course, he's got to win the Indy 500 to complete that. He's been replaced by Drogovic, and also Checo Perez is getting dropped, replaced by Nick De Vries from AlphaTauri, and replacing Nick De Vries in the AlphaTauri is Liam Lawson, but in the Virginian Grand Prix, because Lawson's at Suzuka in the Super Formula Championship, then Kvyat is going to be replacing him there. Of course, Kvyat used to drive for them in 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017, most 2016, and 2014. Yeah, so safety car, I'm assuming coming in this lap, by the way. Don't see why it wouldn't. Because Nuni leads Mansell and leads Boutsen. Anyway, who else? What else was I going to say? Capelli down to 30th from 4th. Oh no, it's not coming in this lap. Okay, so I can talk more. Yeah, similar thing actually happened when Gasly replaced Kvyat. And then Kvyat was doing so poorly, and then the Sainz he replaced. I can't remember because Hartley came. It's confusing, but Gasly missed the US Grand Prix to do Super Formula, but that Super Formula round ended up being cancelled because of a typhoon. So you know what? I'm gonna have a little lap break because nothing's gonna happen in this next lap. So when the safety car comes in, I'll be back. So see you in a bit. Safety car comes in. We've still got a little bit of time before they can actually get going, but we've still got to wait. And when Nini's used to go, he's got a long way to the start finish line, and it's very cloudy. It could actually be raining already. You never know. We are 12 minutes into this race. Could see rain. It rained mist, to be honest. And there we go, the Nini's gone, and we are back underway in Suzuka. Very long time to get going. It took the Nini, but I mean, he's allowed to do whatever he wants as long as he doesn't just go and then stop. So, but Mansell's going to go around the inside, and Mansell's going to take the lead. But no, the Nini is going to force it out wide, and that could let his teammate Terry Bootson potentially get past him. If they go now up the hill toward up the turns, as someone's spun round. I'm sure I just saw someone spun round. Yes, there was someone round. Someone's off and someone's out, crashed out, and we see a potential of a safety car. I saw a lot less cars in this pack than we're used to seeing, and yeah, safety car's out yet again. We'll see what happens once they finish this lap, but it's Nannini versus Bootson. Mansell's got past Nannini through Dunlop. He couldn't quite see it because of the camera and bad the camera angle was. But now Mansell is in front and leads this race, currently locking himself into playoffs, and it is raining. It's raining here at Suzuka. And that could spice up the race massively. Could we see them going on to wets potentially? Yeah, we can already see some spray. Is that, or is that? No, that is spray. That's definitely spray. It's got so wet so quickly. And potentially someone just sliding off in the rain there. If they go now towards Spoon, can Nini get a run on Mansell? This is where Mansell got past, I think, Bootson earlier on. Ooh, no, I don't think it was actually. Look at the spray off the line. No, this is how much spray there is in general. It is so wet here at Suzuka. I'm surely going to see people pissing. Surely going to see him pissing. And we'll see what happens. Ooh, Mansell, big wobble there. If he's going to lead him over the line, so he'll be the one in front of the safety car. That's Felipe Struve going very wide and off the track. He might have to give up some of those positions that he gained potentially going over that chicane. With Mansell crosses the line now, he'll be the one leading Nannini and Bootson on the safety car. Let's see what happened though. Getting told Maurizio Gugelmin was involved, and Gugelmin's out. He crashed out in Spain. Can't entirely remember, to be honest, how Estoril went for him, but let's go on board with, let's see off board first. What happened to Gugelmin? And, oh yeah, we saw someone spin it to LaRue's. Oh, that's a big hit there. Loads of cars off. I think Gugelmin's got going, to be fair. They're going, oh, and he got a front wing underneath him. And, yeah. Yeah, well, I think that's what happened to Prost yesterday at Spain. But also, Prost didn't end up doing anything, but that's 2 races in a row that Gugelmin's out. That massively hurt his championship. I don't think he can win the championship now, to be honest. That's the championship, unfortunately, over. It looked so good early on when he won at Brazil, his home race, and he won at, where else was it? Monaco. And, oh, he just goes into the back of the Eurobro. No chance to stop, the rain locking him up, and then just, oh, there's a Williams. So that's Patrese round. Another off to Patrese, and then, oh no, it's that Eurobronze front wing. He just gets stuck underneath and gets him right into the wall. It's Oscar Larauri's front wing that ends Gugelmin's race. That is such a shame. So who was it that spun originally then? Let's have a look. Was it Contact maybe? Could possibly be just Contact, or did he just plain spin off the road maybe? Who is Alio? What's Alio doing all the way up there? Yeah, Felipe Alio from 14th. Did he get help, or is it just on by himself in the wet conditions? Dries on wet, it's not normally working. Is it the Tyrrell? Oh no, he just gets on the curb. Or is it the Tyrrell maybe? Let's go on board. Would now give us the best. What happened? He's got on the curb and went into the back of the Minardi of, I believe, Perez Sala, and just went round. It could be Martini actually. Yeah, it's Martini, Pierluigi Martini, the one he went into the back of. No, unfortunately, ends his race. Well, not ended the race, affected the race quite a bit. And he got damage, so to be fair, he went out of damage. No, he hasn't got damage, so he is fine to continue. Tracy though, he's unlucky. He is 23rd and with no front wing. Let's see on board with him what it looked like. And I just couldn't slow it down. I went into the back of his axe speed, and then if you want to say in this conditions, no one can slow it down that quickly without locking up. So can't really blame any of them. It's just unlucky with the conditions, all of them on dry tyres, and it gets so wet so quickly. As I've already said. Anyway, let's get back live now as we see Petresi going off the track. He's already pitted, clearly. Oh, good. Back live now, Petresi, 29th place. Is he gone on wets maybe? Let's see, is he on board? Yeah, he's gone on to wet tyres. Anyone else on wets maybe? Bailey, is he on wets? Bailey's on wets, Nakajima's on dries, Berger's on dries, but they're pitting, so they'll probably go on to wets. To be honest. Trading, I was trying to catch up to who is that? There's still loads of debris there. That's I think it stopped raining as well, by the way. It's already stopped raining, so those ones going onto the wet tyres. Unfortunately, in hindsight, it looks like Capelli's back into the pits as well. That's massive. Is Nakajima on wets? We saw him in the pits. Yeah, the home favourite Nakajima going on to wets as well. Looking, unfortunately, like it is the wrong strategy. The Mansell's on wets, Nanini's on wets, and Bootson's on wets. The top three from earlier on have all gone on wets. Right lead up front. De Cesare currently leads. He's on dries. Strafe on dries. Medina on dries. Senna on dries. PK dries. These lot all on dries. And everyone in front of Petresi, yeah, on dries. And then everyone else is on wets. So Petresi now trying to catch up to Alex Caffey, just in front of him. Can he get a good restart? And, well, actually, there's a lot of people in front of him with damage, so he could gain even more positions at the moment. If you're just slurping, I'm a little bit thirsty. So I think most people on Cafe ain't got damage, but apart from that, most people in front have got damage and will have to pit onto the wet tyres anyway. Well, is there any point pitting onto wets? I don't think there is, to be honest. Because yes, the track's very wet, but maybe one person can just go onto dries, maybe, and let everyone on wets just, I don't know, be a slave for them and just dry the track. But if it's not raining, and look how sunny it is, it's got so quickly. I don't see the point, to be honest, in staying on wets, but you never know. Is the safety car is peeled into the pits. Let's see. Oh, they're all in the pits. Is it the red flag? No, it's not. Petresi staying out, and they're all in. I think that's everyone. Petresi will take the lead of this race. Oh, it goes a little bit wide there. Maybe still a bit of time on wets. But Petresi will lead this race. He's slowing down. I think he's got to stay behind everyone as still he's coming into the pits. And Petresi will lead, and Petresi will get going, and he'll lead them away. Jonathan Palmer, I believe, just behind him, and he tries to go down the inside. Is he going to work? No, it's not. Petresi's off. Petresi's gone off. Ricardo Petresi's off. He's into the wall. That's his front wing gone. Ricardo Petresi, he had it given to him from the race lead, and now he's lost so many positions. There's Prost without a front wing either. I don't mean he hasn't had the front wing for a while, to be fair. But now Ricardo Petresi's gone from 1st to 9th, and he's going to have to pit now for a brand new front wing. Definitely still wet weather tyre conditions. That is such a shame for Ricardo Petresi. and that is his chances of winning over. I mean, it doesn't really mean too much to him because he's in playoffs already, but still massively unlucky for the Italian in the Williams. Speaking of unlucky, where they're back there now. Bailey was not Jonathan Palmer. We've got Mansell, Boots and Nannini. So Boots instead of Nannini now. This is what we want to see. Boots versus Nannini versus Mansell versus Julian Bailey, who leads. He had a brilliant strategy call. I don't know what's happened. I mean, to be fair, it's the same strategy call because they're all on wets and they've all pitted under safety car, I'm assuming. So, anyways, Bailey who leads these three. Mansell going down inside into Spoon. Is he going to work it out? Yes, it is. Mansell in front of Bailey. Nothing to put Bailey off a little bit. Can Thierry Boutsen gets past him? Yes, he can. And that pushes him even more wider. And can Nannini get him in the run into 130i? He got him way before the corner. He got him on the corner exit. Now there's a Ligier there. Who is that? One either Rennie Arnoux or Johansson tries to get past him but can't quite. Are we going to see a move through 130R? It's bold. It's ambitious. He's going to work it out, and that is definitely Johansson into P4. Oh, that's a big wobble there for Nannini. Just want to make sure, confirm it is. No, it's not Rennie Arnoux. So I apologise for that. After Petrezzi doing, Petrezzi's gone off. That's Riccardo Petrezzi off at 130R. Saw yellow flags, that's why. As he coming into the pits. Of course, there's Felipe Strafe. Very wobbly there. That's the second time he's done that. Anyway, crazy, very slidey into the pits there. Doesn't want to damage his car any more than he already has. He speeds into the pit lane. Oh, there's a ball! There's a crash! Crash in the pits. That's Prost out. That's his Prost tyre. You don't want to see that bouncing down, up and down the pits. You know, I'm surely Alain Prost out of this race as well. We saw this in Spain where people just couldn't slow down. What's happened there? Let's go on board with Petrezzi, wherever he is. There we go. Get a replay of what happened there. That was crazy. We saw that happen to Senna in Monza. Prost teammate when Marini went into the back of him. And in my opinion, let's slow it down. But in my opinion, that is the fault. Let's go a bit quick, hang on. That's the fault of this wall. You can't see if you're coming in full speed if a car's slowing down. But to be fair, Petrezzi should be here and not there. I don't know what he's doing. Like, how much reaction time has he got? Let's see. One, he should be to the left anyway. So what he's doing now, I don't know. And he's got so much time to react. Yes, you're travelling at like, I don't know, 100 odd miles an hour. You should still, like, maybe, like, there's got to be a speed limit in pit lanes, in my opinion. In the future, they've got to implement speed limits. Because that has ruined Prost's race, and that could have endangered lives as well of the pit crew. No, it's just ridiculous, in my opinion. Anyway, let's see. Further ahead, Nigel Mansell, Boutsen leads. It's Thierry Boutsen who leads this race. Championship currently in his, well, not in his hands, but he will go level on points with Ayrton Senna if it stays like this. We're not quite live, so we've got to wait a little bit. Also, I am getting news that this weather is causing issues with the coverage, so if it does happen like we saw in Spa, we might see stuff like that, unfortunately. So hopefully not, but because of the rain, we haven't got any more, but the track is still wet, and of course it could affect broadcasting and all that, so you never know. Hopefully it's all fine, but yeah, you never know. Julian Bailey, where's he gone? He's down to 5th at the moment. He's in wets, right? He hasn't been overtaken, to be fair, since he lost those 4 positions before Spoon. Actually, no, he was behind Rennie Arnoux, wasn't he? But they are battling, and it's like quite a good battle in front. And there's Boutsen trying to get back past Nigel Mansell. And he does get back past Mansell. And now Rennie Arnoux through Degner 1. Is he going to make it move down the outside? Yes, he is. He almost is off the track there. And can he make it? No, he's not. And Nannini now tries to get past him, and he can't quite get him. But what about through the hairpin? He's got a brilliant run here. As long as he can keep it, I'm not wobbling through the first bit. But no, unable to get past the Frenchman in the Ligier. Anyway, as they go down towards Spoon now. Of course, the 2 safety cars have added, I think, quite a few laps, maybe 4 or 5. So, yeah, maybe this race going to the 45 minutes, unfortunately. But, yeah, I mean, if you've still got 45 minutes of racing, so if anything, it's more racing. But anyway, Rennie Arnu, I'm not Arnu, sorry, Mansell versus Boutsen going into 130R. This will be a good move for the lead, and he does make it happen. And Nigel Mansell retakes the lead, and Boutsen's gone off the track. Boutsen, what a save from the championship contender. Oh, Nannini's off, he pushed his teammate into the wall. And there's someone else off as well. It's the Julian Bailey off as well. Nannini off the track again. Drama here at Suzuka. Nannini down to 7th after being hit by his teammate, who just before that had a massive wobble going through 130R, getting overtaken by Nigel Mansell. And if he didn't save that car, that could have been championship over for Thierry Boutsen. Boy, is he lucky that he saved that car. But now Nannini down to 7th place, getting past up to 6th now, getting past Martini, who's trying to get his first points since he won in France. I'm pretty sure. I think it's the only points scoring race this season, I believe, for Martini is his win in France. Of course, very weird race that was. Martini, no, he has scored 3 other points. So that was the only point scoring race. But Bailey now leads this 4-car battle. Let's watch this for a bit. Yes, I'd rather be seeing who wins, but it's a still good battle either way. We are on a lap 11 of, I don't know, 23 at the moment. I think it's meant to be 18 laps, but I think it can be 25 possibly. I don't know, let's see how many laps have been in the safety car. Anyway, Nannini, did he get past? No, it's not, it's 23, anyway, not 25, sorry. Nannini trying to chase down LaRue. Done a very good job, this LaRue. I don't know who it is, but a good job either way. As they fly down towards Spoon, Bailey's doing well to get away from them. And Nannini down the inside and in front of this LaRue. I think it's Felipe Alio. Into P5 now and chasing back down what he had early on. There's exact speed there, getting in the way. The back marker, battle further on, it is Alio. Let's see a battle between Bailey and Arnoux and Nigel Mansell for P2. Bailey tries to go down the inside on Rene Arnoux. And can it work? Yes, oh no, he can't. He's still just behind Rene Arnoux. Oh no, he gets to get Arnoux. And now Nannini could get past Arnoux as well. And Bailey, oh Bailey's, what's Bailey going? What's happened to Bailey? Bailey's gone off. What's happened to Julian Bailey? No, he's in the wall. Oh no, what's happened to him? What on earth? What's happened to Bailey? We'll get a replay of once he stops doing this. Let's go on board, what's he doing? Oh, I think he wanted to pit, but can't, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Maybe, I think he's got an engine issue, to be honest, with Julian Bailey. And that probably it's his race over. Well, probably it looks like it is his race over. His front wing's gone. Has he always had front wing damage? I don't know. No, we're live at the moment. Let's go back, and then this is taking a while. What on earth happened there? Go on board with Bailey. Oh, I think he turned to try and pit, but braked way too late. And then, our factor things, unfortunately. Just trying to get back live now. Fast forward, don't know if he's out yet or not, but... Oh, goodness me! That's just after we left, I think. There's a tyre gone now. Yeah, that's Bailey's rear left. That ends his race. Who is that? It's Nelson Piquet. That's a big hit into the wall. Oh, goodness me. Didn't see Bailey there. I'm sure yellow flag would have been out, so I don't know why he's done that. Anyway, that's weird. Right, let's get back live now, about a minute behind, so get back live. Live yet? There you go, live now. How's Jonathan Palmer doing? Knocked himself in at Spain yesterday. Where is he? Nothing. Can't find him. Here's Yannick Dalmas. And in Paris Sala we've got Lowry. Right, here's Jonathan Palmer. That's what. Oh, Palmer's off. Oh no. Palmer's got the exact same issue as Bailey. Jonathan Palmer's into the wall. And that is a shame. Oh no. Let's get a quick replay. Flex overlapping to Bailey, unfortunately his teammate in the Tyrrell. Oh yeah, just too much speed car come into the pits, and then yeah, this unfortunately. Now he's actually on the track, so. Oh, that's a big hit, and that's Parasala, and that's both of their races over, Palmer and Parasala. Parasala, that could be his championship, or playoff hopes over now. That's got to be them over. And then, oh, someone else, that's Japanese. Anyone else coming by? Oh, there's Oscar Lowry, and that's his race over. And we could see a safety car now. That's a big crash. Right, Dalmas is the next car to go past them. He doesn't pit. So let's see, Yannick Dalmas, what does he do? Oh, Dalmas right into the back. Ayrton Senna, the championship leader! Senna's hit them! Your championship leader, Ayrton Senna, and he's got smoke coming out of the back of his car now. So's Yannick Dalmas. As Dalmas pulls over to the side of the track, Ayrton Senna. That is massive. 21st or 20th he is. He's still going, to be fair, but he has got front wing damage, unfortunately. We're not live, so I can't fast forward. They're both on board. They're taken by the Ferrari. Past the safety car. And the engine just goes. Senna's got an engine issue, and that could be what cost him the championship. An engine issue here at Suzuka, Honda's home track. It's a double DNF, one of them, an engine issue. That is massive for Senna as he pulls off at the side of the Degner. Oh, safety car's out. Didn't even notice, safety car. The safety car's out because of all these offs. Completely forgot that safety car on track means there is a safety car. Yeah, anyone else involved in that weird mess? Strafe's out. I believe he's the only other one out. Let's get a quick rewind. Let's see. Let's go on board with Strafe. He was P2. This would have been his best result of the season. Oh no, he's done the same thing. There's the two Tyrrells. It's Felipe Strafe. And he's into the wall. And I think he's stuck now. Oh, from P2 would have been a good result for Strafe either way, even if he was going to pit. That is him, unfortunately, out of the race. And oh, his debris being kicked up, goodness me. I mean, how the Betrayed is having issues as well. Where's he? Where's Betrayed? 28th. Enough issues at the moment. But he also definitely out live, so maybe he'll have a earlier on the safe issue for Betrayed. He hasn't got a rear wing. It looks like it could be the issue. He's got a rear wing here, going through 130 art. Oh, gets on the curb and spins it round, and oh, it's rear. Oh, such a shame. Can't get any luck, can he? Yeah. Well, thankfully he's locked into the playoffs, so none of this matters for his chance of getting into the playoffs. But what could matter is him getting into the playoffs, getting further on in the playoffs. Maybe even, has he got a chance of winning the championship? I don't know, I'll have a look. Let's have a look. He's currently on 31 points, and the other's on 47. Sandy's on 47, so yeah, he still can win the championship if he wins and Bootson doesn't do well. That's not going to happen. So anyway, yeah, Petresi, unfortunate for him. But let's see who leads at the moment. There go, back live now. Oh no, there go, back live. Let's see, Bootson leads. Capelli's back up there, that's good for him. I mean, where's Nigel Mansell? He's done 17, that's a big hit for him. Did he have an off or something? Did he just hit? What tire did he on? He's on dries, but has he not got a front wing? No, he hasn't. Neither does any I knew actually, that's massive. Massive, and also a shame, to be honest. Big shame. Anyway, we're back live now. So let's watch Thierry Bootson. Or let's watch the back straight. There we go. So, also I am getting news we might be having some issues with the coverage. Like I said, we might have due to the rain that we had earlier on. Of course, Suzuka being the area it is, unfortunately. Having some issues, but not long to go in this race, about 6 minutes if it does go the full 45, and it looks like it definitely will. So not too long, thankfully, with these issues. Hopefully we get them fixed, or if we aren't able to, which I doubt we'll be able to be honest, then it's not too bad. Anyway, on the safety car, so I'm going to go to ads, then it'll be about a minute if the safety car's in this lap, so I'll see you in a bit. So the safety car comes in at the end of this lap. So let's see. Oh, the safety car in a wall. The wall. There's people as well coming into the pit. There's an arrows there. Leave it up. And looks like debris is on the track. Oh, where's that Lotus going? What's going on? Where's Nini going? Where's Zach Speed going? Where's everyone going? Where's Larini going? What on earth's going on here? I think Boots now being allowed back into leading this race. I don't know what's going on, but we're back underway now, and it's Bootson from the Nini from, I believe, Luis Perez Sala in the no, it's not Perez Sala's out, it's Martini, Pierluigi Martini in the that car there, the Minardi, there we go. And then Lotus with Nakajima. That'd be a brilliant result for him in his home race. But Nannini trying to get past him, trying to get past the home favourite. I'm going to go a little bit faster just because of these issues, just so we can still commentate. Capelli trying to get past Bootson. Is he going to be able to? Bootson, as it stands, all of contact there between Capelli and who is that in the Minardi? It's a back marker, it looks like. Yeah, it's Martini, the back marker. So he's actually a lap down, unfortunately. Anyway, Bootson with a brilliant lead now. I'd rather, to be honest, watch Nannini versus this Capelli and versus his back marker. So, anyway. I'm just going to go a little bit further forward just so we can get live, and then Slow down a bit. There's a move on 130R. The Nini trying to get past Rani Arnu. Nakajima is as well trying to get involved. I knew it was at Johansson. I was definitely Johansson actually in the Malaysia. And the Nini now trying to get down the inside, and it does his contact. They bang wheels. And it's so anticlimactic and just slow though. Unfortunately, the dodgy telecast for the weather unable to give us the racing we want. Go down the front straight now. Speed up a little bit. Not long left at all now, about 2 minutes to go, which will probably be the penultimate lap of this race. Tracy got another issue, I'm getting told that potentially. No, so maybe we're just behind because of the dodgy telecast. Let's watch him. Got the Chesworth in front of him, but the Chesworth is a lap down, so it doesn't really mean too much. I think getting told that they're going on to the final lap now, so let's just fast forward to then. And there's, oh, that's the Nini Tracy's flying off the edge. He has got issues. So we're going to pit at the end of this lap. He's last anyway, or almost last, so it doesn't really matter too much. But no, it's the final lap. He's going to stay out. He's going to go straight on it. The final chicane as well. But anyway, Cherry Bootson currently leads. Let's go. Works. This is what the rest of it normal that is the clock ticking on to 45 seconds, so that is time done. This is the final lap of this race confirmed now. My water's splashing in the bottle. That's good. That's fine. Sorry. Yeah, so Thierry Boutsen currently leading Ivan Capelli and his teammate the Nini. They've got a decent enough gap. Let's see on further back. Alio can get his first points of the season. Let's see. Nakajima as well, yet to score a point. What a place for that to be at your home race. But is that Eurobrunt potentially trying to get past Nakajima? Which Eurobrunt is it? Is it Medina? Yeah, it is the final Medina. He also is yet to score points this season. Nelson Piquet a lap down behind. Gerhard Berger is the actual car behind Medina. He tries to get past Piquet, who's a lap down. Of course, no blue flags. Well, there are blue flags, that's just to let you know there is a fast car behind you, nothing to do with, you have to let them by or anything, it's just to let them know. Anyway, Alio can get past Johansson, doesn't look like it. We're going to have 2 new point scorers if it stays like this. But let's see further in front, because I saw the Nini very close to the rear of Ivan Capelli. Could we see a move potentially into 130R as they fire down the back straight now? This is where we saw Boutsen have his wobble earlier on, which kind of messed the Nini up a little bit. And we're going to see a move, or is he too far back? He looks too far back. What about the chicane? He can still get a little slingshot on him. And no, he can't. Let's go to Thierry Boutsen now. He's going to go around the chicane. Capelli stays in front of Nini. That's anticlimactic, that is. Apologies again for this dodgy telecast. But it's not going to matter for Thierry Boutsen, who goes round the final corner, and he's going to do it. He goes level with Senna in the championship, please. He's going to win the Japanese Grand Prix and be level on points with Senna going into the final round of the season at Adelaide. What a race that is for Boutsen. It's what he had to do, and he's done it. And it's Capelli in second place. That locks him into playoffs on points, with Nini in third place behind Johansson in fourth. Another good solid points result for him. Felipe Alio finishing in fifth for his first points of the season. Take a bow to Satoru Nakajima, your first points of the season at your home Grand Prix. What a place to do it. Rosenna just misses out on his first points yet again, just like in Portugal. Portugal was a time penalty for an unsafe pit release, but still unlucky for him not to get points. Berger in 8th, Chiva in 9th, Renier Nupis in 10th. There's an off there, and that's a spin from Medina. Hang on. Let's look at this. Oh no, Medina didn't spin around, something like that. Patrese has been involved in an incident apparently Patrese had a big crash. Hope he's okay, he's in the pit at the moment. On the final lap apparently we've had a big crash. So hopefully all involved are okay. That's what Patrese now in the replay. He hasn't got front wing, he's got Ferrari Alberto in front of him. Let's see. Oh, Oh, just that's a horrible crash. And I think he just, with no front wing, you can't be taking that flat out. Don't know what he's thinking, to be honest. But anyway, that's Patrese race over. Can't even cross. That's before they cross the finish line. But anyway, apart from that, everyone else has crossed the finish line. So we can run through your results. Gelman, unfortunately, he got stuck under, I think it was Stefano Modena's front wing, and that sent him into the wall. Prost got rear-ended by Patrese coming into the pits. Bailey was hit by PK trying to come into the pits. Perisala, Larrauri, Palmer, Dalmas, Senna, Strafe. Actually, no, Senna said it was an engine issue, and Strafe as well was an engine issue, but they all had an incident trying to come into the pits, all caused, I think, by Palmer. Riccardo Patrese, we just saw that big crash to the final corner. Alberto, Ginzani, PK, Martini all a lap down. Mansell, don't know what happened, to be honest. I think he had some sort of damage on the safety car, actually. I remember it happening, actually. Anyway, Caffey, Schneider, Warwick, Larini, Tarquini, Cesaris, Rennie, Arnoux, Chiva, Berger, Modena just missing out on his first points of the season. Nakajima gets his first points of the season in front of his home crowd. Alio as well, first points of the season. Johansson, Nannini, Capelli and Thierry Boutsen wins the Japanese Grand Prix. And your championship standings now, it looks like this. How many wins has Boutsen had this season? Senna's had 1, 2, 3, 4 wins this season. Thierry Boutsen has had 1, 2, 3. So Senna leads from Boutsen, but they are both tied on 47 points. And then we've got 2 on 31, Palmer and Patrese, and then in 5th place is Maurizio Gugelmin, tied with his teammate Arvin Capelli. Capelli hasn't won a race yet, which is why Gugelmin's in front of him. And then constructors managed to lead by 3 points over McLaren. Now it'll be a tasty battle going into the final round of the season at Adelaide. It's McLaren v Benetton in both championships. So let's see how they do going into the final race of the season. Tomorrow morning, 3:30 AM is the race, qualifying at 12:30 in the morning UK time. So we'll see you then, if you want to get up early, that is. Goodbye.